How's it going, city builders? Welcome back to Cities by Jake. I am your resident architect, and today we've got an exciting project on our hands here in Magnolia. We're rolling up our sleeves and transforming this aging downtown neighborhood into a vibrant community that blends history with modern living. I've got my blueprint ready, and I'm thrilled to take on this journey of redevelopment and revitalization. Picture this: charming row homes, lively mixed-use spaces, in a neighborhood that's just not built, but crafted. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification because you won't want to miss the transformation unfolding here in Magnolia. And if you're as passionate about creating unique and functional cityscapes as I am, you're in for a treat. Alright, grab your hard hats because it's time to reshape the heart of Magnolia. Let's get into it. So, the neighborhood that we're going to be redeveloping is a combination of Fairview Heights and Madison Creek. I know we have a lot of high demand for low density, but I don't really like having low density here anymore. I'd much rather have row homes, mixed use development, and just other types of, kind of like this style building. And also, we've finally cleared out the ground population that was our old mill district here. So now we can grow residential homes in this area as well. So we're going to clean up this area and we're just going to focus on these two neighborhoods today. So let's get started and let's see what we're working with. So we have a lot of, we have a lot of office and commercial through here. And then we're also on a hill right here, so that is going to be challenging. I think the easiest way to do it is to kind of level out here and use this road as kind of the shaper. So we'll delete this road. and redo it, and then we'll just level out this area, and then we'll level down this area, and we'll just slope this out here. We'll probably get rid of these homes for now, but so let's pause and get to demoing. So that is not realistic. City would fight for that, and city would fight for a lot of this stuff, but don't really like how everything looks. So I want to clean this up a bit and make it more similar to the new downtown area. So what we're gonna do though is we're gonna delete this area here. And we'll take our bulldozer, grab this, let's just see how deep that is. So we leveled this out right here. We can kind of terrace this in a way. And what we can do actually is take this area and slow this area. This area, and slope it up here. And we'll do the same thing here. Now it will be tiered better. So now we can take this road and stretch it. That goes up. Okay, so what we'll do, move this road also. Go back to here. 90-degree, and we'll drag it right there. Let's delete this. We'll delete this. And you know what? We'll just delete this as well. So what we'll do is grab here. And this is very sloped bad as well. So let's just redo this entire area. We have this sloped out as is. And then what I want to do here, grab this and we'll slope that as well. And then we'll push this to be like that. And then let's also kind of get in a little. Oh. Okay. So now we need to figure out how we're gonna get this back down to here. Let's get our roads set up. We'll go across there. And then we'll push this out. Here. And then what we'll do is we'll slope demo this road. And we'll slope to here. Let's grab that. We'll push this up. That is not going to work. What we need to do is grab here, slope this up here, and then slope and then we'll slope this up. We get here. Do that. And then we do that. Then we can leave it like that. Next, let's drag this here, because now we need to figure out how we're going to connect this road to either here, or do we leave it? I don't really like to leave it. That's a long dead end. I think the easiest solution will be doing something like this. But let's also slope this. That way we do that here. Connect in there. Then we can get our terrain tool again. Level out actually, what we'll do is we'll look for this. Well, this, and we'll do the same thing for here. Slope that out. So now it is ledged, so we will have all this stuff facing here. We won't have anything on this side of the road. It'll all be on this side of the road, and then this will have both sides. Drag that in. So what I want to do next is we'll go here, and then we'll kind of do this, push this up, there. Now, we'll probably fix this since we're moving forward, but let's just get this going first, and I want to double check, okay, because I like how this is set up. I might fix this, but I like this. I like how this is set up. I really do. I don't really want to touch it. So let's work on our zoning. So we're gonna de-zone all of this. And let's figure out how we want to do this. I think the best way to do this is have our row homes right there, and then we can do a medium density, mixed use right there. And then what we can do is, looking at it, this slopes up. So we need to also fix our sloping. So we need to fix our grading. Push. Just need to make sure that that goes up. Okay, now let's check. Oh, it's gonna raise everything, but that is okay, I guess. So let's draw in mixed use right there. We'll also draw mixed use right here. And then we'll draw commercial right there. And let's hit play now. So this isn't working because it's not attached to here. So what I can do, grab a small park and put it right there. So for here, we're gonna do a bunch of mix match. We'll do commercial, medium density, and then we'll do row homes. We'll get a dog park in the center here. And then we'll get some mixed use housing right there. Medium density. High density there. And then the last bit of it will be row home. We have that. There's one in double. Okay, so it lost our... Okay, we'll just leave it like that for now. Back to our zoning. So, what I actually think about it now, we have this right here. And let's put that, just put that right there. We do have this, but I have an idea for that one. So let's work on this area, this next level here. I think what I want to do is actually do we can do that. That's pushing the height of what I want, but that will be fine. So now we'll go into medium density housing right there, and then we'll do mixed use right there. And then that is it for right now. I don't want to do anything right here just because that is going to actually, yeah, let's just force the terrain to drop down in the center. I actually don't mind that now that I'm looking at it. We'll do that. And then we'll get some row housing in. More mixed use. We'll get another, do another small plaza, and then we'll get some mixed use housing right there, and we'll do row housing right there. And then lastly, we'll get some medium density right here, and then let's actually do some row housing right there. So then next, we'll do the majority of this row housing. So that will boost up to the street, and then we have our drain of what we were looking for right here. And then let's get medium density right there, and then we'll go back to the row homes, and we'll do a mixed use right there. Then some more row homes right there. So I think I'm gonna leave this as park space for right now. Actually, let's do a commercial base right there. do another commercial space right there. And then let's do more row homes right here. And then we'll get a small dog park right there. That will fill the rest of row homes. So let's see how this looks. I'll let this build out and we'll see. Build in, and I believe once these level up, they'll get taller. Like, maybe not. But I like kind of this idea of this. I don't know how I feel about this being this high. We'll see. I might change it, but what I want to do next is focus on this area. So let's level this out. And then let's push let's do that. So what we're gonna do is we'll get more commercial and mixed use through here. So I have an idea for this street. We're gonna take a pedestrian street. We're gonna go down to here. And then also gonna do here. Let's do that trick. Looks like we're gonna have to do that. Is there anything for... Yeah. Okay, and then we'll do that. That. But what I want to do, take this, do that. We'll do that, and let's do that. And before we get too wrapped up in this, let's push this back and move this out down. Okay, let's just leave it like that. So what I want to do is get a bunch of commercial along this area, and we'll treat it as if it's like a boardwalk. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's make sure. So we gotta make sure that like that. really mean to do that. Now this should work. Okay, it did work a little bit. And then we'll do that. Some medium density. I don't know how tall that is going to be. Find out. Do that. Do another one on this corner. Then what we'll do, take this pedestrian path, do that right there. And we'll grab another small park, put it there, and we'll grab a small playground and put it there. And then we'll get our pass just here, and then right there. Connect right there. Then we'll get our row homes right here. And then what we'll do is we'll do one more density back here. Now we filled that in with our pedestrian path over here. And what we'll do is we'll have a large... So that is that area, and I think we're pretty much done for this area redeveloped. I don't know how I feel about this, but we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so yeah, this is crematorium. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. Moving on to Madison Creek. So we have this area. It's low rent housing over here, and I always have trouble. I think now that we're gonna have this high rent, it's not gonna work here. But we'll keep this here. What I want to do is put some, do that, and redo this whole area like I did. We'll continue it on like this. So let's first grab this, and then we'll de-zone this stuff here. And we'll keep this because that is thriving. Don't want to mess it up. And then we'll figure this out, but this is what I wanted to do. So let's delete this. And let's look at topography and how it is working with the area. So it goes up and it goes down. So in reality, what I should do is just flatten this out to here. Just flatten this area out. And we'll have this go down, keep this up right here. And then we'll have this area go up, slowly go up to here. We'll slope this area. So we're gonna have to do some pausing and sorry, technically, you know, I am doing eminent domain, but we're gonna put these back. We are gonna put row homes back. I just wanna fix the grading a little bit over here. We're gonna put all of these row homes back. In reality, they'll just leave and move back into here. So we delete that and delete that for now. And we delete this, delete that, and we delete this is actually already sloped. Oh. Didn't need to do that. So what I can do is do that, and then we will look at this, grab our level, and we'll level all of this to be so what we can do is delete this, and we'll delete all of these homes not having low density anymore anyways. Delete that, and then go back to here, and we'll see so what we'll do actually is we'll level to here. Then, oh, that's why. So I have to level. So what we'll do, tear this road down here. Demolish all of these buildings. Tear that down, and then we'll go here and we'll right click, we'll slope, oh sorry, and we'll blow this up. Here. Push this over a little bit more. And then what we'll do here is slope that down, and we'll do the same thing right here. Slope that down. So then now what we can do is grab our road tool, do that. Then it should go up. Ooh. And then we'll take the curve tool. Curve tool. Don't like that. Full slope. That. Okay. Grab our road tool and we'll bring down. And take this. That. Redo this curve right here. And then like this and leave it like that. So now what we can do is we'll have everything, we'll do similar to what we have going on here. Everything will adjust to the terrain, but it's all cleaned up and sloped. Let's just clean it up a little bit more. What I want to do here is I want to push this over here and then we'll leave that sloped. But what I want to do for this is actually, we're not gonna hit the slope terrain tool, push this up. Then I think I might mimic this area. The pedestrian path over here and over here. But then we get a road and we'll do a road down to here. 90°. We'll leave it like that. And then I want to, I don't really remember what this is, but we're gonna D-zone it. So, that should be cleaned up. And what I want to do is get a large playground right there. Wasn't allowing us to zone. Then what we can do here is grab a large one, do that. And we'll call that good now. So what I also want to do here is, since this is on the corner, do that. And then go back to row homes, do medium density here. More medium density here, and then we'll do row home here, and we'll do all row home here. Before we do that, let's D-zone it. and then push it back more. Do that. And then we'll do same thing back here. Do all of these row homes, and then we'll do medium density housing right here. And then let's do a 2x2 office. Another 2x2 office. And then let's do it commercial right there. So that should be filled in over here. Now, here is where it starts to get challenging. Look at our zoning. So yeah, we have these bad blocks over here. And I think what we'll need to do is really clean up our topography over here. So as we can look at here, what we'll need to do is flatten this out. We'll need to slope this out. And then slope this out. And then I don't mind having this like that. But let's look at this. So this is relatively clean, so that's good. What we can do, it'll do mix right here, and then we'll get a bunch of commercial right here. We'll do right there, do right there, and then we'll do some more on this corner, and then let's get row housing right here. For here, I want to get a park space in here. And then we can get some large medium density buildings right here. Get to commercial. And then what I want to do is we'll get a parking lot right there. That's filling in nicely. So, but we're gonna pause real quick, and then we're gonna bulldoze the homes, and let's check out the topography. I don't think there's much that we can do, honestly, now that I'm looking at it. So we're gonna fill this in with some more row homes. And we'll do the same thing here. I want to clear that up because then we can have a path that goes to the parking lot up here. So let's hit play. See that. So I'm gonna clear this up because I don't like it. I'm gonna dezone all of this. And then we will trash all this, bulldoze it. And while we're doing that, let's also rezone this. All those all of these homes. And then let's get our park spaces going. We have that over here. Let's do a large playground over here. Let's actually not do a large playground over here. Let's do a basketball court, and then do tennis courts are large. Okay, we'll just do a basketball court right there, and then we'll get a small park right next to it. And then we will get a bunch of row homes. Get those filled in. And then I know some people don't like how it does this, but like I don't mind it. I think, you know, it's more realistic than what people seem to think. Like, yes, it's very dangerous and you'd have to do that, but like if you go north, you know, into like the New England area, it's pretty common to have these steep ledges here. So we're just gonna leave it that, and I think it kind of helps a little bit, but we have that filled in. And I like this being cleaned up. What we'll do is I don't want any development right there. Just the way the terrain was working, it wasn't gonna work, so we'll just leave like that. But for here, I've been wanting to develop this area for a while. We're gonna have a road, and what we're gonna do is we're actually going to level this here, and we'll push this back here. And that's probably as far as because that's still pretty steep, but we can push this back to here. And what we can do now is put a first do it. Okay. That's why. We'll replace this road, actual road, and then bulldoze that. This road, and this is very steep. It probably wouldn't be realistic, but it's very steep, so we'll just leave it like that. And let's go back to here, and we'll do 90. And then we'll go to our parking. See that. And then let's get our road back to here. Do that. And then what we'll do is our row homes back here. We'll do row home back here and row home right here, and then we'll do use right there, and we'll get more row right there. And then I actually kind of want to tuck low an office back here. We have that filled in. That moved into Parker Heights, but I just wanted to get that filled in. I know we said we're not going to touch that, but just wanted to get that covered. So we have an issue with our transit bus system. This is broken. So we need a bus stop, and what we'll do is we'll do a covered probably have to just redo all of this busing network now that we have this redeveloped. I just want to get the last step for this redevelopment, and it is copying this over here. So this is where we can go push this out here, and we'll level this out. Here, level this out, push this back so that we have enough room to moving that out. And we'll just drag this out here. Okay, so we'll get a road here. Pedestrian road. Do 90. And we'll leave that. But we'll do this, and we'll do that. So then what we'll do is we'll grab our pathway, same thing through here, run it through there, and then what we'll do here is office is not sustainable on there. But we'll do an office on this corner right here. And we'll do high density commercial. And then we'll do medium density here. And then I want to do mixed use right there. And we'll do all of this row commercial back here. And let's get another park asset. If a soccer field fits here, does it? does. So we can grab the pedestrian road and just drag it there. Cool. So then let's get our leveling tool. This back here. And we'll just smooth it. Okay, so let's let this run. Okay, so I believe it is filled in. I don't think there's anything. Well, there is something right there, but it's not leveled out. So let's just put a path right there. And then let's cut our detailing. I just want to make sure trees and stuff good. Get a pathway through here. Do it here. We'll get that going. Okay, and then now let's just go single. Can't put an oak tree there, but we can probably put a few birch. Yep. Let's do something like this. Just have some pathway kind of coming out here. Go just to the water. We'll leave that like that. But then here we'll trees. I forgot this area. Where we go, let's zone all of this. And let's put some mixed use commercial. Actually do commercial. And then do just some row. Back here, and then we'll get a park. Right there. So we filled in a lot, and I'm really excited with how this looks. You know, we have some density within heights, you know, density and, you know, actual building density, and we've kind of started teetering away at our demand bar. We're still hitting it, and as we go through this, we'll probably hit more demand than others. So some of these districts, you know, especially around here, will probably redevelop to be more commercial and office, you know, government center. Rather than having these row of homes, we'll just do have a row of like offices and such like that. Now that we kind of have density down here, we'll be able to shift some density around. That's going to do it for today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you stuck around, please feel free to give this video a like. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification button to be the first to know when a new episode comes out. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.